Hello there, and welcome back to the Achievement Planner. Today we're going to be talking about Alien Isolation. And this game can be scary. It wasn't super scary for me, especially after I played Outlast, and Outlast is frightening at times, and Outlast 2 is even more frightening. But it definitely is scary when you have a xenomorph alien chasing you, and his little babies, or her little baby. I guess it would be her little babies, are jumping on your face. So it's very intimidating, especially since the alien is smart, and the alien can come from anywhere at any time, and you can't fight it. There is a flamethrower that you can get rid of the alien and Molotov cocktails, but other than that, you really can't fight this thing, and it'll come right back anyway. So, and there are some really creepy parts. And we can't forget the androids. There are creepy androids, and they will kill you. So, I did this game in 2 playthroughs. The first playthrough I did easy, and I did it with no dying, which is an achievement, with no killing any humans. So, and you'll see there are humans also trying to kill you. So basically there's an alien, there are androids, and then there are other humans, scared humans with guns. So the first playthrough I did it without killing any humans. I got all the logs and IDs and Nostromo logs. All right, so basically all the collectibles as well. All right. And then the second playthrough I did the hardest difficulty, which wasn't super hard, but it wasn't easy either. And also killing 10 humans and dying from the alien 100 times, which I actually had to grind at the end. Or I guess farming kills. So anyway, and there's a good place for it. I'll show you. Alright, so I would say this game's like 7 out of 10 difficulty. It's not super hard, as long as you know what you're doing and you know how to hide. But the alien's annoying, especially if you run out of flamethrower. Yeah. So, I have 4 categories in this game. One is story achievements, one is miscellaneous achievements, one is collectibles, and one is challenging. So story achievements, there are 19 story achievements for a total of 230 gamer score. And I put a whole bunch of stuff in there that just happens with the story. All right. Then the next category is miscellaneous achievements for 380 gamer score. And there are 23 of these, so I'm going to try to go quickly. The first one is build to survive. That's where you construct an item. All right, you're probably going to get that anyway, but I still put it as miscellaneous because I guess technically, if you don't want to construct anything, you don't have to. The second one is she's in the vents. Again, you're going to get this probably, but you have to use the vent system 20 times. All right, I guarantee you're going to use it. But I guess if you don't want to, you don't have to. Basically, the story achievements are ones you can't miss. These are ones that technically you could not do if you didn't want to. All right, so the third miscellaneous achievement is every bullet counts, and that's where you use the revolver. Simple. Number 4, fault detected, and that is where you kill an android. All right, these are not difficult; they're just specific. Number 5 is power games. Assessed. 10 different rewire points. That happens throughout the game too. I don't think you're going to miss any of these unless you don't kill an android. Number 6 is hide, run, survive. That reminds me of duck, dive, dodge. All right, so hide, run, survive is where you complete the quarantine without being killed by the alien. And the quarantine is one of the levels. It is actually, it's chapter 5, or mission 5, I should say. They're missions. So mission 5 is beating it without being killed by the alien. So if you're going for not dying the whole game, you got this. All right, the next one, number 7, is shock to the system, is where you use the stun baton. All right, number 8 is called Seegson Security Bypass, where you perform 10 successful hacks. You're going to get this one. It's just all part of the story pretty much, but I wasn't 100% sure if the hacks are part of if you're going to get 10 throughout. Number 9 is a true engineer, constructed one of each craftable item. All right. Number 10, stunned. Knocked down a human or stunned an alien with a non-lethal attack. So while I was trying to not kill humans, I did stun an android and then kill him. Not kill him. I stunned him with a non-lethal attack, and I got that one. All right. And the next one is not a scratch. Escape from an android combat without taking damage. Basically, if they see you, they start chasing after you. If you hide, they'll go away. There's your achievement. Not a scratch. Number 12, retreat from fire. That's where you cause the alien to retreat using a Molotov cocktail. Number 13 is similar. Back off. Cause the alien to retreat by using the flamethrower. All right? As long as you get those things, you use them, you got it. Next one is light them up. Use the flamethrower. Well, that works well with the one before it. Number 15 is I admire its purity. Detected 30 targets with the motion tracker. You have a motion tracker that you use to see what targets are where. It's good for finding the alien. You just have to detect 30 different targets. All right, so technically you don't have to use it, I guess, ever. But that's another easy one if you just use the thing. Next one is use with caution. All right, use the shotgun. That's it. All right, next one is my turn now. Killed an android using only the maintenance jack. So there's this jack you use you use on the machines. Just kill them with that. All right. It should work. This should work. This should work. Is where you use the bolt gun. That's what that one is. Bolt gun is cool. Mind your step has navigated the reactor maintenance without dying, and the reactor maintenance is during mission 14. That's one of the parts of that mission. And again, if you're not dying, if you're working on not dying, you'll get that one, no problem. All right, then the Seeks and Systems Expert is number 20, and that's where you completed 10 mini games successfully. That's probably going to happen within the game. The next one is called Self-Defense, and that's where I did it on the second playthrough. It's where you kill 10 humans. And even if you don't do that, if you don't spend time just doing that, and you just play the second playthrough, you could end up killing 10 humans in that second playthrough. The next one is Just Out of Reach, and that's contacted your team and escaped comms without being attacked by an android. Now, that can be done in the first playthrough, but I just missed it. That's in Mission 4. You have to go through a section without being attacked or attacking an android. And then the last one of the miscellaneous is 100 times too many, is where the alien kills you 100 times. That's it. And it's very interesting to watch that over and over and over. Then the third category is collectibles for 140 gamer score. So there are a bunch of collectibles. There are logs, archive logs, there are IDs, and there are Nostromo logs. So the archive logs, you actually don't have to collect all of them, which I was happy when I found that out, because they're hard to get to sometimes. So a record of disaster is where you collect your first archive log. The missing is where you collect the first ID tag, and Voices of Sevastopol is where you collect 100 archive logs, and that's all you need for the game. So as long as you get 100 of them, you're good. And then the fourth one in this category is Archivist, where you collect 10 Nostromo logs in the main campaign, and with the good guide, you'll be able to find them no problem. I used Optinoob's guide for this. And then the last one in this category is called The Taken, which is collect all the ID tags. So you do have to collect all those. The last category is challenging. And the challenging ones are for 250 gamer score, and there are 3. One is called One Shot, and that's where you complete the game without dying, which you can do. Actually, there's a little pause as you're about to die. So if the alien catches you, pause the game, reload your save. Then you come back in. You get caught by the alien, reload, and keep doing that over and over and over. No matter who catches you, no matter how you die, there's always a little pause before it does an autosave. So you can always die and then reload it. Die and reload it. All right, and you can see that in some of the guides. But by doing that, I was able to accomplish that. All right, the second difficult one is Mercy or Prudence. Complete the game without killing any humans. Wasn't super hard, but sometimes killing them is just easier. And the third one is called Survivor, and that's where you complete the game on the hardest difficulty. You do not have to complete the game on Nightmare mode. You only have to complete the game on hard, because Nightmare mode came in after they put this achievement out. So you only have to beat it on hard, and yeah, it's just harder. That's all it is. So it's not easy, but obviously it's called hard mode, but it's not impossible either. And I'm going to put 2 guides up there. One's a speed run, and then one is also a hard mode guide, right, which is longer. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed this game. You get a little scared from the alien, and I'll see you soon from the Achievement Planner.